What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. We're back at Tobin's backyard and he's given his 180 a hose down, and this roof is, this roof is so good. Look good, eh? So main purpose of this video is we're prepping all the body panels, and this weekend we're going to primer them. Mitchell's here. He has already finished one guard. It is all good to go, and he is just about to start on the second one.
Here's one we haven't prepared earlier.
Initially we were just going to lay down a wet on wet primer and just paint straight over them, but when we did the wet on wet primer we realized that these guards had a lot of imperfections in them, mainly a lot of these pinhole dots around here. That guard was actually a lot worse at the front.
I'd actually see even better on that one if you get it in close because it's all sanded.
Oh yeah, you can see it way better on here. So yeah, fixing up all that stuff so these guards are perfect. And then what's the plan after that? It's going to 2K primer them this weekend.
So yeah, we'll 2K prime these, and that will be the same primer we put on the roof. And then we'll sand it back again, and then we'll be good as gold. And there'll be no pittings or blemishes like that. So eventually down the road, fiberglass, it will tend to crack again, but get it as best as we can now and then see what happens.
Working a full day's work and now you're working on this.
At least I can drink bourbon now.
Little update, both front guards are done and I've got one of the rear guards done. About to start on the other one, and Mitchell has pretty much finished one mirror. Just about, and then onto that one, and then a brake, and then just the front bar to go. Yeah, Tobin's ridiculously expensive mirrors. While me and Mitchell have been slaving away on Tobin's car, he's out here watering his lawn.
Yeah, mate. Fucking grown up thing. Looking as seedy as I am, mate. Looking as seedy as I am.
We're almost finished for the night. All of the body panels are all sanded and ready for primer. Mirrors are done too, and Mitchell's pretty much finished the front bar.
Yeah, just doing all the fiddly little edges around the headlights and the wheel arches, and then we're done. Then we get the prime to do the whole lot again.
It's a new day. You guys can probably tell where we are. We're at Mitchell's work, and the body panels today are getting primered.
Yeah, back down here, dropping off the panels so Mitchell can spray them up and get them all primed, ready for paint next week, eh?
Yeah,
be good.
You totally weren't an hour late today, eh?
No, I wasn't, eh? Not at all.
These are about to get sprayed, so I'll go and chuck the camera in there. Right, so it is 3 weeks on from what you guys just seen. The last couple of weekends Mitchell has been busy, so hasn't been able to paint the guards and the rest of the kit, but today that's what we're doing, and everything is all laid out in the booth here. It's pretty much ready to paint. You've been here this morning.
Come in and made sure this fixed. I knew that needed me trim up, but she's all good now, so Mitchell can do his thing and then we'll be ready to go, put it back together in the next couple of days.
Mitchell did the mirrors the other day, eh?
Yeah, they're around the corner actually, if you want to have a look. They come out in there.
Tobin did say he was painting them black, and they've come up looking real good. It's the last day of painting. After today, everything's done.
Oh, one more thing. Just gotta get a rear valance or get my one modified for these.
Oh, true, that's right.
Yeah, and then everything will be done.
Good morning, mate. Oh, he's got the Jim Beam in his hand already.
Yeah, early start, working, drinking.
9:30, that's early.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere, as
Yeah,
everyone likes
true.
to say.
Just giving them a prep sole, a little wipe down.
2K priming is definitely the way to go away. You just see it smooth and it's like a like you can't tell it's fiberglass anymore. It actually looks pitting free, pinhole free. So we're just going to spread some water around on the floor, scrub it around with the broom, and that's just going to help stop a lot of the dust kicking up and being in the air as we're painting. And this is just a 1K wash primer, and with fiberglass, when you sort of fix all the pinholes and that, you're going to get a bit of rub throughs on the primer when you've gone back through to the fiberglass. With that wash primer, I just put a tint ball, I put a wee bit of black in it, and that's going to double as our ground coat as well. And that's just going to put a nice seal over those bumpers, over where I've filled the pinholes and there's bog or fiberglass exposed. That's going to seal that off before we go on with the paint, as well as be a good nice dark brown colour for coverage.
Primer and ground coat has been laid down and Mitchell is about to mix up some paint.
You'll probably remember we grabbed that Spectro, scanned the colour and put a reading into the computer. So luckily I wrote down which scan number that was. If we go down to number 364, that is the colour of Tobin's card. That looks right, dark blue. And from memory we did wild card and it came up as an Audi colour. So that way at least we can guarantee our colour's going to be exactly the same as last time. I'm going to use a separate bottle and then we can actually compare it and make sure it is the exact same shade of blue that we mixed up last time. The engine bay and the bonnet's done that colour, so we just want to make sure what we're mixing up now is going to be exactly the same as that. So when you put the guards on, they're not a slightly different shade to the bonnet. Mixing in a separate bottle, we can just actually compare and double check. So now the fun part.
Mixing up your Audi colour.
Yeah, factory Audi colour.
Oh, it looks black, but that actually is blue.
This is black mixing with the blue pearl we'll have already poured in.
So is that what's doing it?
So that's a mixture of just straight black like that, with a metallic blue pearl in there.
Oh, true.
So it's just a blue.
All the interesting colours that you wouldn't think would go into making the blue.
It's crazy.
It's almost like a candy purpley pink.
So this is a lilac pearl. This is another sort of crazy looking one. So that goes into the mix as well. It's a little bit darker.
Yeah.
That can literally be the difference between finned and unfinned though. Just sort of melting in.
Yeah, it kind of looks pretty similar, like you said. It could be the difference between having the thinner and the...
I think it's just the way the metallic's sitting in the thin shit, because it's just running off straight away, whereas in the thicker stuff it's still holding it there. It's the exact same formula as last time, I remember that much, and I didn't screw up any of the weights, so...
Mitchell's about to spray the paint down. I don't actually have a mask, so I'm not going to stand in here, so I've got a hook on the roof. I'm just going to rig the camera up and just pretty much going to time-lapse this. This should come out pretty cool. First coat of colour has all been laid down. It's looking pretty good. Mitchell's laying down the last coat of paint. I thought I'd show you guys something that's pretty cool in here. So we actually did a video on one of these a while ago. I'll chuck a link somewhere up on here. I'll figure out how to do that. We did a video with Lewis and his short wheelbase 300Z, and it was pretty cool. This thing is a lot more standard, but still pretty cool. So it's in here getting some paint work done. It's quite faded, a bit dirty actually, but front bars getting done. I'd say this guard's gonna be getting done as well, but yeah, this is a factory turbo model. Got turbo brakes and stuff. Actually, do you know if the non-turbos still came with those brakes?
I believe they did.
Oh, they did?
I'm pretty sure they did.
Yeah.
Not 100% though.
Yeah, it's got the gangster brakes on it.
Fuck yeah, these front ones are huge.
Like, a little bit smaller than the 5 brakes, but
Yeah.
way bigger than big brakes on 33s or GDRs.
Yeah, shit, yeah. That's like twice the size of a 33 caliber.
Yeah, like way bigger than the Brembos on GDRs and stuff. They don't all come with them, so I don't know what the difference is.
Is it manual?
No.
Yeah, it's auto.
I've seen some 370s without them and some with them, so I don't know.
Because weren't you going to buy?
Yeah, remember I had the rear ones and the front ones, but yeah, now they're worth quite a bit, so stuck that idea.
Yeah. 3 coats of paint have been laid down. They're looking pretty good. I'll rig the camera up once again, and then Mitch was going to lay down a couple of coats of clear, and then these are really going to start to look good. Because yeah, as most of you know, when it's just the paint, it dries, it goes like this matte kind of finish, but then once the clear goes down, it gives it that nice glossy look. So all the body panels are now done. They look pretty good, eh?
So, now they look there.
Oh, he's got Snapchat out.
Hat heat.
Mate, be able to put this stuff on your car tomorrow?
No runs.
No runs. Tell us a little bit about the stuff that you sprayed under here.
So this here, it's just like a sort of rubberized texture coating. So obviously Tobin said he wanted this in here black, just so when you got your wheel full lock or you got the bonnet open, you don't see all that sort of clear, horrible looking fiberglass. So rather than putting just normal black car paint on there, I actually put like a rubberized texture coating, so it should be a bit more resistant to stone chipping.
So heavy.
Yeah.
So, should look, we'll chuck it all back together tomorrow, I guess.
Tomorrow we are going to be chucking this on his car. That will probably be a few videos from this one. I've got a couple other ones that are going to be going in between. I've got one with the Safiro, and today actually we're going to go back to Tobin's and we're finally going to put your kit on.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah.
Finally.
And we're also going to chuck Tobin's VSKFs that he has on his 180 on the back and see how they fit.
Hopefully.
It's going to look sick. Alright, so that's going to be it for this one, guys. Look forward to those videos coming up. You know the deal. Like, comment, subscribe. We'll catch you in the next one.